So Grant McCann has been forced into one change this afternoon, and it's become apparent in the build-up to this game that Greg Doherty is missing through injury. So George Moncur replaces him, and talking of George's big inclusion on the bench, George Honeyman is sat there, so he may come on in some aspect this afternoon. The rest of the team for Hull City is very similar to the Blackburn side. It's Ingram in goal, Coyle, Elder, Greaves and Bernard as a defensive backline and goalkeeper. Midfield three of Smallwood, who keeps out Huddleston, who doesn't feature at all today, Moncur and Matt Smith, and the same front three that started v Blackburn, Wilkes, Keane Lewis Potter and Josh McGuinness. Hull City's bench is Nathan Baxter, George Honeyman, Josh Emanuel, Andy Cannon, Ryan Longman, Sean McLaughlin and former Blade Tyler Smith, signed of course this season, may get his first opportunity to play against the Blades since departing his hometown club. Grant McCann currently sat down in the dugout. Cliff Byrne is the one with hands on hips in the technical area, whilst Slaviska Jokanovic just continues to watch from the sidelines, getting his tactics in place. Was speaking to their media before the game, saying that things are starting to click for them. Baldock on the right hand side. They're in the final third, Sheffield United, with Gibbs White, Callum Elder and Moncur and Keane Lewis Potter all back ready and waiting on this right hand side. Ball slipped down the line for Gibbs White, decent delivery and into the net. It's Billy Sharp. Who else for Sheffield United? Age is just a number to him, and his number of goals just keeps on climbing. He didn't have to climb too much either. Delivery into the box. Gibbs White, who has given Sheffield United a real lease of life in the last few games since coming on loan. Delivered into the right area with the right amount of pace, and Billy Sharp nodded it down past Ingram. 17 minutes gone, and Hull City find themselves behind, and Sheffield United's first goal on their travels this season was quite a simple passage of play. They lead by 1-0. Because Hull City in the first 10 minutes created a couple of set-piece opportunities, and those chances sadly are drying up at the moment. They need a spark, Hull City, just to get themselves back into the flow of things, as Malik Wilkes tries to drag the ball around Norrington Davies. He's done exceptionally well. McGuinness towards the penalty area, low ball into Keane Lewis Potter, who was goal side of Baldock, couldn't get the ball under control. Sheffield United just put under pressure, and that's more like it from the Tigers in response. Not allowing a way through. Norrington Davies goes towards Ben Davies, back to Olsen. Olsen takes a little touch and just digs the ball out down to the left-hand side. Well headed down by Norrington Davies. John Fleck can now roam free into the Hull City area. Fleck can still keep going. He might get a shot away here. He's going to tee up Gibbs White instead. Good save from Matt Ingram. Pushed away to his left-hand side, but a good 30 or 40 yards gained by the Scotsman John Fleck. And then he just simply put it on a plate for Morgan Gibbs White to have a shot. And Gibbs White took the chance on. If he finds the far corner, he's causing problems for Ingram, and bigger problems in the greater scheme of things. But Ingram gets across nicely. Greaves looks to try and deliver. It was a low one for Keane Lewis Potter to try and head, and Sheffield United for a moment read the danger. Smallwood will take it on from range, having a go from a good 30 yards out. Ball bounced just in front of Olsen. Was able to gather very easily in the end. But why not have a go from such a distance? Of course, Sheffield United won't mind chances being had from that sort of range. But that's the area as well where wonder goals can happen. Maybe time for something a little bit different. A right-footed in-swinger. And again, before they can take the delivery, Dean Whitestone once again having words, this time now with Josh McGuinness. Malik Wilkes is around there too. These little fine moments and misbehaviours which the officials have to really keep an eye on. Everyone jostling for position as Moncur steps up to deliver towards the back post, and Bernard gets up there and headers it down into the wrong side of the net. It was almost the moment where Hull City broke their duck on home soil, and Bernard's header just drops down wide of the target. They will want to look better value than they are, but Hull City could maybe argue have just taken a bit of a step back from their Blackburn performance, maybe against a step up in opposition. Sharp is onside and into the penalty area now. Greaves has he taken a bit of the ball? He's given a penalty. Greaves is going to be in trouble here. Greaves is adamant that he's taken a piece of the ball. He's been booked. It's a yellow card. Billy Sharp was clean through. Greaves hunted him down, looked to take a slice of the ball, but the referee has given the penalty. Grant McCann, arms wide apart below me, looking towards the fourth official. They will be aggrieved. The Sheffield United fans at the other end are joyful. Are they going to be jubilant in a moment if they can double their advantage right before half-time? But that was met with clear frustration on the pitch and in the stands at the south end of the ground. Are Sheffield United about to go 2-0 up with a minute and a half of normal time in this first half? Billy Sharp, saved by Ingram. Magnificent stop across to his right-hand side. For the players, they will feel justice has just been served. Billy Sharp's penalty, didn't get it in the corner. Ingram across. Fantastic penalty save. Saw the goal back at half-time. Billy Sharp getting in between Bernard and Louis Coyle for a free header. A really disappointing goal to concede from a defensive point of view, not picking up a man. They need to make sure they're all picked up here, as Sheffield United have just 3 in the box, but they've got 3 waiting on the edges, ready to run in as the ball is delivered for John Egan. Free header! It's 2 for Sheffield United. As soon as he set off and planted his head on the ball, you knew it was going into the back of the net. A set piece undoes Hull City, and Sheffield United lead by 2-0. And John Egan got a few set pieces in the Premier League and is now relishing that opportunity in the Championship. Bullet header. And Sheffield United might just be out of sight already. As Ben Osborne drags the ball away from Dishon Bernard from the left-hand side. Ball teed back to Morgan Gibbs-White. Neat turn, neat shot, and tipped away by Matt Ingram behind for a corner. Gibbs-White made that look very effortless in actually setting the ball onto his stronger left foot and curving the ball from 20 yards or so towards the top right corner. Ingram gets across and saves. The man with the most saves in the division adds another to his collection. Brewster waits in the 6-yard box. Osborne on the edge. Lots of pushing and shoving. In comes the ball, and into the net it goes! Was waiting to see if Dean Whitestone was going to give everything. He doesn't have to, because Sheffield United, for the first time in the league since the last time they came here, have 3 goals on their travels, and Hull City are staring into a pit of disarray. Hull City 0, Sheffield United 3. 30 minutes to go. And it's a long, long way back for the Tigers from this. John Egan credited with the goal. A double for him. Congratulated by Baldock and congratulated by Hurahan. Long ball forward up towards Malik Wilks. Honeyman tries to get the ball moving again. He wins it back, tries to slide it through for Tyler Smith, who is in the penalty area. He's going to pull it across! There's not going to be a seventh game without a goal. Hull City have one. Keane Lewis Potter claps hands with Malik Wilks. Andy Cannon picks the ball up, heads back. Hull City have the goal. Let's be honest, it didn't really look like coming in this second half, but Hull City have a goal for their efforts, and Keane Lewis Potter has shaken off some potential worries of not scoring and gets his second goal of the season, and Hull City have one goal back, two more to find. They've got to do it in quick time. Keane Lewis Potter hasn't had many chances this afternoon, but he was in the right place at the right time for the consolation goal. Consolation if Hull City don't make use of the 13.5 minutes they've got left. Smallwood has gone for a big ball searching for Tyler Smith. The ball comes down to Tyler Smith. He puts it in the net, but offside flag is raised against him. Sarcasm from the Sheffield United fans to our left-hand side. Grant McCann is not happy. He feels that Tyler Smith was actually onside. Be interesting to see that one again.